from your team?
It needed to be a game where the tempo was high and where the intensity was high and where we pushed from the beginning to the end. And so the response after the last game, every day in training, understanding little details that were going to be needed tonight, that was awesome. And every guy put everything they had into it, and that's what makes a special night. So the players, man, they deserve credit. That was awesome.
Vince?
Bob. Speaking about little details, can you talk a little bit about how your team was able to find more transition moments, to find more moments where they could get out and run and really take the game to Leon's back line?
I think we were committed to closing the ball down and making sure that the game was harder, that we would make it a hard game, that we would push them out of their comfort zone, that we would make sure that nobody was going to have an easy play. And that's just the intensity of the group. That's guys closing down. That's the second guy being ready. So when you do those things and when balls come loose, you usually have somebody ready to take it and play forward and then move up and play at that speed and that tempo. So that was the way we felt we could put them into a game that was different than the other games they have. They're a good team, and they find ways to be in control in most of the games. And from the beginning tonight, they didn't like that tempo, and that was the idea, that we could push them and make the game go like that. So it was incredible effort from all our guys.
Edward?
Well, last week the team seemed like a team that was barely preparing for the MLS season. But tonight it seemed like a playoff team.
Yeah, last week was 5 weeks into preseason, at altitude, with a new team. And I thought actually that we played it right. We made a couple mistakes. We missed a couple chances. And I don't think anybody had a good game last week. All right? So we looked hard at that and understood that, okay, we've got 9 days to get ready for the second game. There wasn't one part of the way we went about the first game in Lyon that we were disappointed. In terms of the way we went about it, we weren't disappointed. It wasn't like we went down there and sat back and they had the ball the whole time. All right? So for all the people who said that the first game we were so bad, no, we weren't sharp, but we made it a real game. We made some mistakes. We didn't finish our chances. And then we knew that we had to push this game harder, and we needed more guys to be at their best. And look, we have a ways to go. Now we're a little over 6 weeks into preseason. Right? And we still have some new guys, and we have guys that just got here. But there's the work that's been done over a couple of years to try to make a team that has football ideas, but a team that also has personality and mentality, and how to combine those two. And tonight, there's been days where you could say our football, the way we controlled the game, was better than tonight. There were games where we had more possession than tonight. But tonight needed to be a game where we were willing to push the tempo and go from one play to the next. And so that part of it, the way guys responded in that way, that's what made the difference tonight.
But furthermore to that point, obviously you guys had the 9 days rest, but what do you see of the character of the team? Obviously you just said you guys have newer players, people that just came back from South America, you have injuries, a lot of adversity you had to respond to for that first leg. What do you see kind of the character and the build, the team coming out here and just having the fans back them and being really confident from the beginning of the game? Yeah,
from year to year, we continue to try to get better and evolve, to understand what it means to win different kind of games. Last year, there were a lot of days where we controlled games and we scored some spectacular goals. But we also have to win games where sometimes we can push things more, where the tempo goes higher and higher. And we test teams to see if they can play at that tempo. And so we tried to find a mix between the two, but tonight had to be more about the tempo and the intensity. So I think that part of the way the team is growing, look, we saw it tonight. Now we need to keep going.